2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Yeah, big rivalry this one. Xander Schauffele, one of the most formidable opponents in the game. You liked that, didn't you? And he's down there.
And from around 135 yards, over 300 yards from the tee as well.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, this one's right at the pin. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. An opportunity for a birdie here. Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an underpass score.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Always frustrated by missing a green.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Well hold. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Getting ready to play their third. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. He's currently sharing 8th position. And the third hole here at Old Marina Golf Club looks very familiar, Rich. Par 4, playing 444 yards.
Luke, if you're a fan of Pebble Beach Golf Links, you're absolutely going to love this hole. Just 444 yards from the back tees. Driver really isn't necessary, as there is out of bounds over on the right-hand side that comes into play in a hurry. Just avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side. Find the fairway. Second shot plays slightly uphill. It actually looks like an infinite edge pool. It's really difficult to judge distance control with that second shot. Still a great hole, one that you dearly love to make birdie on.
Not a bad approach. He'll be putting. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his... Let's see what happens here.
Okay, time to return to the action.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup.
That's frustrating. No, that's too bad. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And that puddle drop. Well done. Currently 1 under for the tournament. Here we are at the 4th hole. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. 3 strokes off the lead. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. That might not have found the green there, Rich, but that is a brilliant play right up on the fringe.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Spot the top 5 on the line here. This looks good. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5. Just 2 shots back after that hole. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Ooh. A par putt on the table. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we are at the 6th hole. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. That one's heading down Broadway. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Just 3 strokes back. Should find the green here. He's found the surface. Good chance here. 16 feet to the hole.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
And down it goes. And that will take him to 3 under. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Wow, I didn't even know they had this power. Great drive.
Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. Just 1 shot back now. Going with the hybrid. That wasn't their best, Beamer. This is from miles away. Ooh, right by the hole. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Currently at -4 overall.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
This hole is a par 3. Opting for the 5-wood. Oh, well played. And this putt is for a big 2 on the score. Oh, get in. Okay, steady now. Putting for par. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. He finds himself in a share of the lead. The 9th hole here, though, at Old Marina Golf Club is a strong one, a really tough test to finish the opening 9. A par 4 stretching 466 yards.
For those who like to work the golf ball from left to right, you're going to have to take a little bit of a chance by aiming over that hazard on the left-hand side. But if you find the fairway, boy, I tell you what, that's a fantastic feeling because this hole has got so much beauty. I love the second shot, the bunkers on the front, but I love how the green runs away on the left-hand side. The design of this hole, especially the green, is absolutely amazing.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This is one of those great ball striking displays, fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
It was on a good line. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. That's pretty tidy. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. And as we turn for home, Rich, always a good chance to reflect on the halfway stage of this round.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
That's heading for the fairway. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That was a beauty, right against the hole. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
So far, so good.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 5 under. The leaderboard has them sitting in 2nd place behind Tiger Woods. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Well, that's a handy shot. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. A chance to move into 1st place here Don't mind the look of this. A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies. Step aside, everyone else. Now number one. Leading by a shot after that hole. We have a par 3 on this one. Opting for the 6 iron. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
And this putt to move into the top 10. And back to the play, shall we? Time for the second shot at the 12th. Oh, Rich, how good is that?
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Going with the 8 iron here.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see. Wow, they really put on a show with that approach shot, and their rival, Xander Schauffele, appears to be taking notice as well.
And that's 8 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Playing from around 150 yards here. Currently leading by 2. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
This one is all over it.
A wonderful shot into 14 and sets up another look at birdie. This one's looking good. Oh, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. Currently in first position. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Chosen the pitching wedge here. That should set up another chance. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Ah, that's a punish. Nothing worse than putting it off for green. Sitting at 9 under, currently in the lead. Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Oh, that was mashed. That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one. Oh, what a shot that was. Making the difficult look very easy. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the current standings. So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Five wins so far this season. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
That's a great attempt from long range. So close. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Time for the second shot on the 18th. Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Get this putt to drop, and he'll win the event here. Get excited. This could go in. And in goes the winning putt. What a moment, Rich.
Having to build another basement, Luke. He's racking up the hardware.
Moments like that deserve another look. Well, they came, they saw, and they conquered. They took down a fierce rival, and that's a victory they should be proud of, Henny.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
TK Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Thank you, Luke. What a lovely introduction and what a lovely day. I'm very much looking forward to strolling the fairways alongside these two players. They have been at each other, let me tell you. There's been a little bit of banter on social media back and forth in the lead up to this match. They have a bone to pick. They have a bee in their bonnet, and it's all going to be settled out on this golf course today.
No, filled with talent as Lexi Thompson. This is going to be a tight tussle. I can't wait to see how this one plays out. Like the look of this one. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one.
And that should calm whatever nerves his player has. Nice opening hole.
The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Setting up in the first cut here.
That dog will hunt.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Looking really good, this one. Well played.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Currently 2 under for the day.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. Let's get back to it, shall we? This one's for birdie. Ouch, that hurts. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. At -2, going along nicely today. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
And back to the course with the live action. 11 feet left to the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Super shot, that.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Lining up from around 160 yards. One stroke off the lead. Oh, this would be handy if we could bounce right. Now, that looked pretty good the whole way.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
A lot on the line here. This putt for a share of top spot. That's disappointing. It's just about 3 feet away. For the par.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Going with a 3-wood here. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Oh, so close. Playing their 4th shot.
Just one stroke off the lead.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. I like the look of this. That's well holed.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She got one back on that last hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. He's currently in the 2nd position. The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good. What an escape artist. That was a horrible lie.
A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Looking good.
Oh, that's a clutch par.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Well, good shot that. Right inside the range.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Well, good look at a birdie here. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. The par 5 9th is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Lucas, is just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
He leads the field by a stroke.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
from around 140 yards here. Going with the pitching wedge here. This looks to be heading to the green.
Taking things up a notch in this Lexi-Thompson rivalry, that shot will add some fuel to the fire.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
On a nice line.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 6 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
This putt to get to 7 under the card.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
That's frustrating. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Leading by a couple after that hole. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's return to live play now. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
And that's for birdie. Well holed. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Getting ready to play their third. Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And after that effort, they now lead this tournament with Bubba Watson behind in second place.
This is full send.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Good sounding strike, that one.
That's a wonderful shot here at the 14th and sets up a chance for birdie. An opportunity here for Lexi Thompson. Okay, let's get back to the action. Whew. Just 3 feet to the cup. Oh, how about that one? Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
This one is right down the pipe. That is absolutely brilliant.
Inside a couple of feet, guaranteed birdie for him.
Still in the lead now after that hole.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
16th, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
Putting for birdie here.
This one started out on a good line.
Just building upon his advantage, he keeps making the important plays. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
That was special. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie. Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Well, the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
And if this chip drops, he'll win the event.
And there's your Farmers Insurance Open winner. A victory at Torrey Pines, extra special in anyone's career, Rich.
Hats off to this player for winning this week, grinding out a victory on the very difficult South Golf Course over the weekend.
And as we recap the day's results, it's a big thank you to Henny for bringing us all the action today.
Oh, it was a pleasure to be able to follow the action out there today, Luke.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hey, Luke and Rich. I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round. And I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Yeah, we've got an exciting match coming your way, so stick around and let's see who wins it. Rich, a little bit of undulation change here at the opening hole.
The ball will be below the player's feet on this approach to the first green, so they need to take that into consideration. You might want to play for a little bit of a slice shot.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
He finds himself in a share of 10th place. And as we head to the second tee, the first of the par fives, and as we talked about, you've got to get off to a great start at Pebble Beach.
Absolutely, a par 5 that almost every player should be able to reach into. Just avoid the bunkers right and left, and you're going to have a clean shot into a very narrow green.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
Second shot on the second. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Well, that's beautifully judged. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
They're staring this down for eagle.
This is on a great line.
He's made it for eagle. Currently at -3 for the round.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Here we have it. Trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here. That got caught up in a few of the branches. That's a bit out of shape. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Ooh. Oh, that almost went in. Par putt coming up here.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Rich, we get our first look at the beach here at Pebble Beach. This fourth is a short one, but beguiling.
It is just around the 325-yard mark. Most players tend to lay up and just have a wedge for their second. However, the big sticks, they can go ahead and take a rip at it, but beware, the beach lurks closely down the right-hand side.
That's some good golf right there.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Birdied their last hole.
Okay, time to return to the action. Time for the second shot here at the fourth. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Judging it beautifully.
A birdie putt awaits.
Okay, let's head to the next. And that will take him to 4 under. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
And that will take him to 5 under. He sits in first position. The 6th hole here, Rich, at Pebble Beach, is a tale of 2 halves, isn't it? A strong tee shot down the hill towards the ocean, and then the second, the approach shot back up the hill.
There's no doubt about it, Luke. This is just a spectacular par 5. The beauty of it, though, is that you can mess it up in a hurry. This is a very difficult par 5. Don't make any bones about it.
Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
They can't quite see the green here, Luke, because it's elevated. It's much higher. They're definitely going to have to club up.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Yeah, good safe shot, this one. That should find the surface. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Currently in the lead by a shot.
Ooh, that almost went down. Good chance to move to 6 under par here. Oh, just missed.
Just a short putt remaining here.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Time now for the 4th shot.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We head across to the par 3 7th. We always talk about it in golf. It doesn't need to be a long one to be a great one.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
And back to the play, shall we? 5 feet coming up to the cup. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Well, after the beauty of the 7th, we go to the beast that is the 8th. Is there a tougher 2-shotter on the property?
Not to my knowledge, no. At just around 425 yards, you're going to lay up to the end of the fairway. No driver needed. But the second shot is where it gets difficult. Downhill, a very small green. You knock it on here in 2, and you've done well.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Second shot here on the 8th. Going with the 6-iron here. Yeah, that one will play. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Just didn't drop. And that should secure the par on this one. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Pebble Beach has a terrific stretch of par 4, starting from the 8th right through to the end of the 11th. Let's take a look at the 9th.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green. Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Not too sure what they were thinking. Too much club.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Well, how about that, Rich? Do you want me to go fill up your cup? Looks like we're going to extra holes. Don't go anywhere, folks. We've got extra holes coming your way.
Oh, everybody loves a playoff, Luke. I'm excited about this.
Well, it's going to take sudden death to decide this title. Let's go, Rich.
Luke, I'm ready. Let's go.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 17th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
This truly is do or die. They need this to extend the playoff.
That starts off on a good line.
And the pressure builds. That forces this playoff to another hole. Let's move on to the next hole of this playoff, shall we? Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Look, both players have played this hole under par this week, so no advantage here in the playoff.
That might be one club too many. That was a beauty.
This putt for him to win the event.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, your AT&T Pro-Am champion. What a place to win at. Beautiful Pebble Beach.
I can't think of a more iconic golf course in the country to win on than Pebble Beach Golf Links. Congratulations to our champion.
Well, there's a moment you love to see every week on tour.
Getting it done on the second playoff hole. What a great win for this player.
Well, that should do it, folks. Hope you enjoyed our extra coverage in this week's playoff finale. From myself and all the dedicated, talented people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. See you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
So that's the final word from Beamer. Let's see how this one goes. TPC Scottsdale, known for a bunch of birdies, Rich, and you can get right after them here at the first.
A gentle opening hole, second shot, a good opportunity to get your iron play dialed in. Green is very small. Anything missing to the right and to the left will run off into a collection area. However, if your irons are dialed in early, it's a great opportunity to make an opening three.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, so close. Big putt for par coming up. The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required. Wonderfully played. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Oh, what a shot! Mark it down as an eagle. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard.
What a shot. Let's go ahead and put the old stink eye on another one.
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
One stroke behind her rival this week.
Oh, that was a beauty. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. This shot here from about 240 yards. And here we are with the third shot. And they've done it. Hold another one from way out. What a shot.
Gotta love this. This player is in fuego.
What an amazing shot. Let's take another look at that one.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Currently at -4 for the round.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale. Not much to this hole, although with the bunker short left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Has got this thing dialed in here. Looking good.
Ooh, just skinned the hole, that one.
He seems to have zero regard for the fact that he's playing against a multiple major champion here. Just firing off approach shots like that. Wow.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The fifth hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. Handy effort, that one. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got, I'd say a solid 145 here.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
This one looks to be heading towards the green.
Outstanding approach shot.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Looks good.
Beautiful shot.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row.
Currently at 6 under par overall.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The sixth hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get off this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. Oh, that was pure. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
A wonderful shot, well played, a chance for birdie here at the sixth.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Oh, what a super shot. And that will take him to 7 under.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Now leading by 1 shot. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3, a straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Going with the 5-wood. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
This would be a good putt to make to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Wow, that was handy holding out from there.
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work. Great shot.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. Taking aim from about 170 yards.
He's got a 2-stroke buffer.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Finishing hole of the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale is a solid par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. The big hitters will get after this hole, as there's plenty of room down the left-hand side. Although if you challenge that bunker on the right off the tee, it gives you just a short wedge into a green. It's only guarded by a pot bunker at the front and then a back right bunker. A chance here to make a birdie. Here's Brooke Anderson. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Currently leading by a 3.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, that's well played, and a chance for birdie here at the 9th. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Ooh. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Playing from 110 yards out.
Now a 3-shot lead over the field. This should play.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And now that finds him in first place. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie.
Pretty good shot there.
Playing from around 160 yards.
This one is chewing fiber.
Outstanding shot. High quality. Putting for birdie. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. Opting for the 5-iron. This one needs to kick left. This would be a great up and down. Oh, that's all class.
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. Opting for the 3-wood. Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play.
Shocking. A missed green in regulation. Clanks it off the stick.
4 feet to the cup. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. Now 6 shots in front after that hole. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. From around 180 yards out. And choosing the 8-iron here. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Terrific shot. And a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. Well, I don't know about you, Rich, but I love this 15th hole at TPC at Scottsdale. Everyone's already focused on getting into the stadium hole. But this one here, wow, what a shot you got in front of you.
I'm laying up 8 days a week and hitting wedge in there close for my third, Luke. No chance I'm taking on this second shot.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. That's well played. Pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. A putt here to move to 16 under par. Was on a good line. And here we are with their fourth. That is absolutely remarkable. What a shot.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the stadium hole, par 3 16th. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. Nicely done. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Trying to get to 16 under with this putt.
This one's tracking.
Oh, terrific. What an effort. Currently in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
This dramatic finish at TPC Scottsdale has no shortage of options at the 17th, Rich.
If you've hit the driver but you miss the green, you got to miss it out to the right-hand side to have any hope of getting it up and down for the birdie. However, you knock it on this green in 1, you never know. You could make it 2.
Well, that was a boss move off that tee. Found the green in 1 shot. An eagle chance coming up.
Love them being aggressive on this par 4. Great tee shot.
Oh, almost an eagle. And they'll tap this in for birdie.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's got momentum now, just birdied the last hole.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks.
Well, this player's mighty fine. Their lead is now 9 after that performance.
The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get at the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. Well, this is a little bit of a birdie blitz going on from the player. Can they make another?
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
This putt for him to win the event.
Well, that's a nice line. And that caps off a fabulous week by this player in Phoenix. They are your Waste Management Open champion.
And calming their nerves in the process, Luke, playing in front of some 650,000 fans this week. That was impressive.
And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that calibre and to win the event, what a performance.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone, and they can boast about this on social media for, well, weeks now.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.